And now, your Big 2 local weather authority forecast. We warn you first with meteorologist Derek Sibley.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us here on this Thursday morning. Here's a live look outside downtown Midland, and it's looking rather nice out there. Camera here switching its way from the nighttime vision to the daytime vision out there, so pretty spectacular, neat image to see. But overall, we're looking rather dry. Got a couple of clouds out there in the horizon, and on the satellite picture, you can actually see that we do have a couple of clouds, mainly stretching its way in this elongated trough of low pressure that we call. That's why you see all those thunderstorms to the north, and then all the way down to the south, dealing with some showers and storms across mainland Mexico. Zooming in further on some of these showers, you can see this is a little bit of a batch of rain here just to the west of our Artesia and Carlsbad, approaching Highway 285 and 180. So maybe watch out for some slick roadways out there if this cluster of showers begins to work its way across the roadways. But meanwhile, across the west of West Texas, well, pretty much dry out there. You can see across the basin and down towards the mountains, but we do anticipate our own thunderstorm chances here across our area as we head into the afternoon. So let me show you what I'm talking about. After the rain showers that we just mentioned continues to dissipate, we're going to get some daytime heating. Combine that with some mid to upper level disturbances, and you got thunderstorms developing down in the Trans Pecos mountains today. And it looks like that it won't be moving into our region across the Odessa Midland metro area and the basin, because everything else that should begin to move in this general direction will begin to dissipate by the time it gets there. So too much dry air in place across our area. Tomorrow, maybe a little bit of a different story. Same situation. We got thunderstorms developing down towards the Marfa Plateau, but watch what happens here. These thunderstorms will move their way off towards the east and northeast. We're going to have another area of thunderstorms possibly develop across the basin. It looks to be, for now, by the way it seems, Odessa Midland may pick on some of that action before everything begins to dissipate here by early Saturday morning. So here's a look at your winds, though. We are tracking those as well. They're coming out of the south, and that's what's making it feel like it's still, a little bit warm and possibly humid outside. 11-mile-per-hour wind speeds down in Fort Stockton, and you can see as we head into the afternoon, it begins to pick up here a little bit, especially by tomorrow, around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and turning a little bit breezy down towards the eastern mountains and also the central and eastern basin out there here for us. Here's a look at your headlines. We do anticipate that the cooler temperatures, as far as those afternoon highs, will be sticking around, and combine that with some rain chances returning, but we already discussed that, mainly across the Trans Pecos and mountains today. So here's a look at those current temperatures. We are going to be pretty warm this afternoon, but right now we're about 75 degrees in Odessa Midland. Meanwhile, in Fort Stockton, we're at 75 as well. Good morning to you down there. And here's a look at your day planner. We do anticipate that these temperatures will be warming up pretty steadily, especially by around 4 o'clock today, with a high temperature anticipated about 96 degrees, with a couple of passing clouds here and there across the area. Yesterday was a pretty warm day across Midland and Odessa. We saw a high temperature recorded at 97 degrees. It's about 4 degrees above the average of 93, but nowhere near that record of 102 set back in 1964. Today, we do anticipate another pretty warm day, about a degree cooler than that at 96, and that's about a few degrees above normal of 93. So it's probably going to be another warm day, but at least we're not into those triple digits out there. Here's a look at your northern basin highs, pretty much into those mid-90s outside, and the central basin, pretty much the same situation, except the west central basin, probably a little bit warmer compared to everybody else. Down in the Trans Pecos we go, you can see about 97 degrees with a high temperature in Bakersfield, also 97 in Iran. And down in the mountains we go, we're going to see highs generally into the upper 80s to lower 90s. Your 7-day forecast does call for these temperatures to be sticking around throughout the next several days, with highs generally into the mid to upper 90s. That next best rain chance comes on Friday for Midland and Odessa, but as we head into the weekend, heading into early next week, our temperatures skyrocket again back into those triple digits, so make sure you stay hydrated out there by drinking plenty of fluids.